What's up, everyone? Since it's Halloween season, we got our first horror classic film that we are reviewing today, and it's one I actually watched for the first time ever, and that is John Carpenter's The Thing. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're diving into the 1982 classic from John Carpenter, The Thing. Before we do, please do not forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. I'll be giving away a free $50 gift card to every 100 subscribers. Comment down below for a higher chance of winning and only one winner per month. I do want to say when I give these classic reviews, there's definitely going to be some more spoilers in it. So if you don't want any spoilers or haven't seen the thing that came out 40 years ago like I haven't, I would go check it out beforehand. I definitely think this might be the most famous horror film that I have never seen. It's on a lot of people's list for one of the scariest movies of all time, if not the scariest movie of all time. Horror as a genre, I absolutely do love. However, there's not that many movies out there that have truly scared me to the core. I did not expect The Thing to be one of those, but I did want it to be maybe like Alien, where it is a fantastic movie all around, and that is absolutely what we got. And the hype was real for this movie. The things that people were saying about it were pretty true. This was a very, very well done movie, a perfectly paced film. It brings you out to a US scientist base out in Antarctica, and it definitely makes you feel the chilliness, the loneliness, and the isolation of that environment. We've got a young Kurt Russell who looks so much like his son does now today, along with Keith David. Most people know him from Some About Mary, amongst other films where he's acting like the tough dad. Those two characters, great banter and great acting all together. To make a great horror film, in my opinion, you gotta have top-notch acting, and this movie definitely has that. Like I said, I've never seen this movie, and it is nice that I knew very little about it going in. I am a dog lover, and we got the opening scene of this movie where we got a husky running from a helicopter, trying to shoot it down. Was a great opening, as it was automatically making me angry, thinking, why are these bastards trying to shoot a dog? And I was really rooting for that dog to get away. Little did I know I shouldn't have been. The gore in this movie might be some of the best gore I've ever seen, if not the best. You can tell the amount of work that they put into it. It is extremely creepy, the things that come out of people's bodies and how the way things look in this film, the way the thing detaches away from the human being to try to get away, the way it spurts legs out. Of course, I'm talking about that dog scene that really caught me by surprise. I'm guessing it's a famous scene in the horror realm. The lighting of the thing is absolutely chilling. It's pretty dimly lit in most scenes, a lot of blue signifying the coldness of the area. Of course, Kurt Russell's character talking about how it's going to go from -40 to -100 during the night, and you definitely feel it while watching this film. There's at no point where you feel like you're warm or you're in a safe space. It's always that bone-chilling cold that's always hitting the body. As far as saying, was this movie super scary? It did not scare me that much. However, like I said, it is just a very well done film. I was intrigued the whole time. Of course, it came out during the time of the Cold War. Of course, also when AIDS was ramping up as well. So it definitely brings that time period to a horror film, of that kind of paranoia of something that you can't see that is killing all these humans in a very grotesque way and taking over their bodies. I love how during the whole time, you're trying to suspect of who's the thing, which one is the monster that's going to kill the next person. John Carpenter keep throwing out little hints there of you thinking who it's going to be, when it turns out to be another person that comes out of nowhere. Something insane and grotesque happens. It's one of those films that I guess you could say ends abruptly without anything happening, but once you start reading between the lines, you pretty much know what's going on there. Of course, with big spoilers here, but Keith David's character, who plays Childs, kind of insinuating that he is the thing. After doing my research, I think that's a pretty good way to look at it. Of course, because Kurt Russell passes him the bottle of whiskey, and early in the film, they're saying don't share anything because that's how the virus spreads. It was kind of him testing, like, here you go, are you going to share it with me? And since he takes a swig, Kurt Russell character gives a smirk, kind of, I know you're the thing now, we're in this together, we're both dying tonight. I thought it was an absolutely awesome ending there. It's a movie that I definitely want to rewatch again because I know there's little hints of things that I missed. A lot of little details that I love that John Carpenter put in there, and he knows that the audience watching are not dumb. He puts it in the writing, he puts it in the cinematography. I'm really jealous of the people that lived back in those times because, man, they got a lot of amazing movies that came out from 1978 to 1982. Movies in the horror genre like Halloween, Alien, The Shining, The Thing, all these movies coming out in this short period of time that are classics that everyone is still talking about today. As far as negatives for the movie, I guess the only thing is it did not live up to the scariness as I expected. It's not something that's going to stick with me and creep me the hell out as like Hereditary or The Shining did. However, like I said, it's just an amazing movie, beautifully paced, amazingly well done, and I'm going to go ahead and give The Thing a 88 out of 100. I do agree that it's in one of the top 10 best horror films all around that's ever been made. You guys let me know what you thought about it. Comment down below. What's maybe a horror movie classic that I should review next? And we'll see you next time on The Movie Dive.